Hey guys, welcome back to another Oxygen Not Included video, and today we're going to get back over to this planetoid here to finish off a lot of the projects that I need to get done to make this a sustainable little base and get our little carbon dioxide rocket going. So I've already prepared him up here with a large cargo container. Funnily enough, this will just make it, which is awesome for the space travel, because it is exactly 3 tiles between each planetoid, so that rocket is perfect. So with that, it's going to be on a loop, and basically I hope I don't really have to do much. I'm hoping I can do it without a pilot, simply because I really don't want to have a pilot in there, a duplicate going back and forth. It's a bit expensive and not really necessary in my eyes, so we'll have to look at that. I stuffed up a little bit with designing this little bathroom because I never had a sink in it, so that was kind of an issue. It didn't really make any bloody food poisoning go around, which was good, so I'm lucky with that. But yeah, so that's what happened there. So I've just fixed him up and we're all good now. The water storage is coming along. We're slowly making a bit more. I have also had to change this up slightly because with my experimenting, it actually never activated. So we ran out of power for a little bit, which was concerning because this is now basically dry, completely dry. So that's not awesome at all. So we're back up and running now. I've finished off the little Sweetle breeding area, so we've just got to get some Sweetles in and get them going, which may take a minute. I've also slightly moved the auto sweeper over here, just to ensure that we can cover everything. So we're getting the mud spun out this way. They've got more than enough mud to spin, so we'll have plenty of water to come, which may open the opportunity of having own oxygen production over that way, so that will be awesome. And I've also redesigned the secondary rocket, so this is our original. They're basically the exact same now, but this is the original and this is our current one. So I've redesigned in here a little bit. So with the other rocket, this one and this one are around the different way, but with this one, it's basically going to have this constantly be able to use, compared to having it here where if they open the door, it can't be used. I've also got to chuck a couple of liquids in here, otherwise we're gonna run it. Oh god, we're gonna run out on our adventures, which won't be awesome. So I'll do that. We will make sure everything else is cut off. Yep, and we will reset the liquid meter. I've also got to work out a way of designing something for this to then, once the cargo's empty, then it resets completely, or when it's full it then launches. So it's going to be interesting. I believe what I'm going to try to do is do something with the memory toggle, and possibly use the where is it? Possibly use the signal counter. I don't actually know how far that goes, but I can make a dual system where oh my god, where it bloody just has multiple numbers, so when it hits 27,000, or given that we are going to be limited by how much we can actually ship on the rail, so just how many times that needs to reset before the rocket's full, because I can have, so it's very similar to the where are you, pump ones here, where you've got a reset and a limit has been reached, so we'll be able to use that very well. Should be great fun, I reckon, at least. Just have to wait and find out So we're just loading up the final elements of this rocket to then get moving. I reckon I'm going to reset this a few times so we don't run out of water at all. I've also put in a little filter system in here. This is more just because I was being slightly lazy and I didn't want to find a source of carbon dioxide for the rocket. Since I built the rocket here, it's kind of resulted in me having to find different ways of doing things, which is good. So I've just created that carbon dioxide vent temporarily just so that this can get back over to the other planetoid, and then we'll use the carbon dioxide geysers for the rest of it, which would be awesome. One more after this reset and we'll be set. I'm also using polluted ice tiles here, which is getting really chilly. I wasn't particularly wanting them to get this cold, but I don't really... Ooh, actually I do mind now. Ew. Too cold. We'll just cancel that then. I'll reset this one more time. Yeah, that's not awesome. I reckon we'll just insulate the tiles now. Keep them insulating. Make that a high priority so that gets fixed shortly. Just because we're not producing enough heat anymore. So, and I've also set up a little auto kiln. So we've got ceramic here with 20,000 in each bin. So I've got 40,000 ceramic sitting there and 20,000 refined carbon, which is basically only used for the steel. Which, yeah, it's pretty easy to do. I've just got the auto sweepers there because I don't want to have to do much else with it. I could also have it so that it gets the resources itself, but that's just too much effort, I reckon. So I'll just leave it as is at this current point in time. It shouldn't affect too much anyway. Why are we leaving so cold and coming back so warm? Cold as well. I reckon I probably need to stop him for a second, let him warm up. That's probably my main issue. Let him warm up a little bit and then we should be fine. Entombed, why are we entombed? Yeah, cool. Cool. We'll need to do that rocket, please. So that's the last of our water going in right now. So now I've got roughly 2,500 water. This should be enough for the travel this time. I've only got 1,500 glass, which is a bit annoying, but that's alright. So we've got Harold and Lindsay in this rocket. I swapped rockets simply because the glass in this rocket wasn't enough. I might actually just select none for now. So the glass drops out, someone else is going to collect it, and then we can get moving on with 2,000 ice and 2,000 glass instead of just the 1,900-ish. Kind of forgotten the figure already. Love my memory. This rocket does only have 5,000 oxygen, which should be more than enough to last some good cycles, and with our oxygen generation system here, I might be able to just plug the rocket straight in, but we'll find out. Yeah, like I'm already collecting some more. I've got bloody, yeah, no, we'll be set. So currently I've got 7.8 tons of oxygen sitting there, which is awesome. Might just have to wait a minute for these to oxidize to get rid of it. But we'll wait and see. I'm also gonna, when I get over here, switch these to swap with the conveyor loader, because then it's not gonna get blocked up if the oxalite lands on it, and I can just have it so it switches around. Because if the oxalite does block the conveyor loader, so be it. This will eventually dig it up to the point where it can then start loading again. And we will also start rewiring the whole base, which will be very interesting. shouldn't be too bad. Or it could be a good project. Okay, well, enough talk. I reckon we'll get this rocket moving, assuming we've got everything loaded. Do we? Oh. We'll do that then. So I want all the glass on this rocket. I'm gonna go over the second glass one again. Don't have a second glass one on here. I don't know what's wrong with it then. Oh sweet, we got to have a bit more now. I got heaps of glass sitting around. Oh, okay, well don't bring it up here then. Last little bit coming in now, I reckon. And we'll get our dupes in for the travel. Come on. And there we go. Okay. We will get him moving now. So our two dupes should pop over shortly. And then we'll enable this little guy. Actually set him to enable, we'll make infinite them ones. Infinite them ones. And then we set to start moving. So copper off. Into the way. Yeah, fair. I'll unequip the suit as well, otherwise they're going to be not having a good time. Yep. So we should also get a boost from home base very shortly, fingers crossed. Askin's jumping on it, so momentarily we'll get a boost. And we'll be good to go. So it looks like that insulated tile has now fixed the issue. We're now getting it at a decent temperature instead of absolutely freezing. We'll also plug the cooling loop back in and we'll see how we go with that one. It's because we have almost run out of liquids. Falls down far too quick, it's funny. What do we got in here? We'll go the aluminium wall, why not? Right, we're still entombed. Oh my god, bye. Why? Oh my god, that's annoying. So we've got a boost, so we should be arriving in orbit very shortly. We'll set him down at 752 as well. There we go, we should be coming in very shortly. There we go. Perfect. Well, now our dude should get out and start moving around. That one's Harold's, that one's Lindsay's. Also get a one of these. So we're not trying to do all our polluted stuff in here. This one we need to turn off under control. Apart from that one. Yeah, because we want them to use the other toilet to get that morale bonus. Okay, well they should start just fiddling around now. Put him down there, put him down there. Power I'm gonna have to run slightly different. That one and that one. I think. Nope. That one's fine. It's just that one I need to run differently. Apart from that, we're all good. So just make that a section of high priority and that section of high priority. And we be sweet. Actually, I can probably disable it now just because we're not going to be having any asteroids come in shortly, so. This one I have to change slightly, so we'll knock him off like that. We will deconstruct him, set that to max priority. Copy that, and we'll paste him. That one. Gotta make a gas compressor for this, or we'll install him just here. A very similar setup to this on this side though.
When the tides are high, you can't keep pushing. It's getting harder to breathe. When the people crowd around your space, know you were safe with me. When the storms above start pouring, and you've got a lot to lose, my heart will keep on falling for you. I'll carry on and take the weight for you. When the storms above start pouring, and you've got a lot to lose, my heart will keep on falling for you. I'll carry on and take the weight for you.
Yep, there we go.
When the trees don't dance and the breeze
There's a bit
don't
more power infrastructure setting in.
Don't forget to see, keep your body next to me, baby. Know you were safe with me. When the storms above start pouring, and you've got a lot to lose, my heart will keep on falling for you. I'll carry on and take the weight for you. When the storms above start pouring, and you got a lot to lose, my heart will keep
That should be all our power system upgraded once they do those few things, which would be bloody awesome. So I reckon we'll just sit back and watch them do their thing.
I'll take the weight for you. I'll take the weight for you.
Anyway, we're about to hit our 1000th cycle very shortly. Very shortly. Second now. And there's our 1,000 cycles. We haven't really done much for 1,000 cycles though. Gone to 3 planetoids and that's it, so I reckon it's okay for what we've done, but definitely could be much better. So, but there's 1,000 cycles, so I reckon that's pretty good for now. All of our power apart from this is upgraded now. Kind of forgot to put him as a 9 priority when I was selecting everything, so we're almost at a proper capacity and we can run awesome. So, what I also do want to change as well is this piping. I possibly want to run some through here, through the glass, and I do want to have a filter to produce heat. Should produce heat. How am I going to do this then? Chuck a filter here. This is just so I can filter out the oxalite and everything else. And we will then disconnect here. So this is just so that we can clear this completely and even get some regolith down, which would be awesome. What we also do need to do is get this rail going through tiles instead of everything else. So running through this tile to begin with, and we'll run straight in over. Running there. Running through that way, I reckon. We'll deconstruct the old rail. Connecting in. I reckon we'll make that a high priority too, just because that is more or less a necessary thing. So we'll... Come on, search. Oh, that was my error then. What we'll also have to do is run this straight across here and this straight through here. So that's where running completely through tiles, apart from these few little gaps here and there, which I'm particularly not too fussed about. Chuck him there. So I don't really need to access these anymore, and then we're good. Now we'll just cancel that tile, just to make sure we have enough resources coming through. Oh yes, I've also got to get Thimble Reed up and running, but I don't know what I'm going to run it off particularly. Whether I'll run it off the wastewater or not. I have to work that out soon, rather than later. So, with the oxygen input as well, it runs that way. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to just run up. Come on. I'll run him straight across that. That's just to then force it up, and we can then run it straight into our rocket. Minimal effort required, and I believe I already have it. Yeah, I've already got it running so that when it comes in, it just runs off that directly. So that'd be good. So fingers crossed I can get that done in the next couple of cycles. How are we going over here? Here's the next question. Everything seems to be running in here. What do we got in here? We got the. I reckon we'll run. Oh, this one's glass already, so we'll go that one for the glass as well, so that we can get some more in this rocket. This rocket I'm basically running the bare minimum on, so that I can avoid any troubles with it. Run some oxygen directly into him. Chuck him in there. No way. We'll do that, I reckon. And set. Jump back to the other planetoid and have a look how we're progressing. Yeah, so we're progressing pretty good. Final touches, more or less. Got that done. I really want this gas bridge done very shortly. I'll get that as a max priority just so that we get oxygen flowing straight into our rocket from our oxalite. Oh, look at them go. I reckon that should also need to be done. Doesn't seem to be having any asteroids come in anytime soon, which kind of sucks, but I don't really care. Is this one over here, please? Also need to get a kitchen in, I reckon. So we're starting to fill these lower chambers with a bit of carbon dioxide now, which is good. Hoping that it can displace all this oxygen. Hopefully. Same with this one, when it actually is not dormant. Just so that I can actually have these able to be pressurized, which would be ideal. How much are you spewing? 80 grams, that takes 500. We can just chuck in one with you. We're gonna need two for you. That kind of sucks. Then again, more carbon dioxide the better. I'm going to run this off 2 pipes, simply because of that second geyser, wanting 2 pumps instead of just a singular one like normal. We won't run any power into them just yet, otherwise we'll end up filling the pipe with whatever is floating around. And I've also still got the cold, so I apologise for any coughing again. I don't know what this cold is, but I just can't get rid of it. Running in there. pipe straight up, which I reckon I'll deal with later. So, insufficient iron. That's an issue. Maybe we'll cancel that one and we'll go again with the gold, maybe? Fingers crossed. Well, yeah. I don't have any other one apart from the copper. Or aluminum. I'll try the aluminum. Him, and him. Good, we'll copy over the same. Actually, now that we hurry up and just change this. Once I change this one, I can revert to. Why we disabled? God. Ugh. I don't even know when I disabled the building. Okay. So with that, we should be able to say all. All. And that should clear our stuff a bit better. Just spit it right there. You can spit it right there. Yes, you are. Perfect. Cool. And with this one, we're going to have to do a very similar thing. We're going to use aluminium or there. And we'll run him straight into the same rail. Still have 11 ton, and we are running off planet oxygen. Perfect. So we shouldn't be using any more of this. I'll have to set up a similar system for the incoming rocket as well. Not incoming as yet, but we'll eventually be launching this one to help out over that side. We just gotta wait on a bit more glass. Don't actually know how much more glass I have. So.
Been 1,000 miles away from you. You've been wasting your time on me, and I never fix myself. You've been wasting your heart on me while I'm broke for someone else. Remember, if you're falling, remember that I'll fall with you. Remember, if you hate me, remember I've done with you.
Over enough metal of some description. Got lead, we'll chuck some copper in here, I reckon. So yeah, a lot more metal we've got here. So I've got some copper in there. Cool. With this second rocket we'll have more than enough copper sitting around. That, make that enough already. Get that done. Get some sweeter legs now. Or we do have some squeedles already as well. We might be able to do predator drop off instead and critter pick up. Yep, I reckon we'll do that for now. Should work at least, fingers crossed. Just see how long it takes for these ones in here to construct it, because they love to take their time doing things. Build back up now. I might call it there. So, a bit more progression to go before the base is fully up and running. The power will be very handy. Our battery is sustaining at 100%, which is good. And our overall colony is really starting to push along. Put this as a bit more priority than everything else, otherwise it will not get completed before everything else goes. Oxygen's now using this, so that's all good. Anyway, if you liked the video, please consider liking and subscribing. Only like 0.9% of people who watch these, like my videos, are actually subscribed. So if you could subscribe, that would be very, very handy. Anyway, have a great rest of your day.